Hopefully things are running smooth. Be checking chat shortly. Just getting everything set up. Doing an audio test real quick. How's it sound? Okay, I think we're good. Go ahead and do that while I'm here in the tower. Go talk to Saint.
I long to see old Russia again. Perhaps I will go when I am rested. Stay away from the dragon.
Pick those up.
I do not like
Hi.
I lost my train of thought.
I'm just making sure that I have all the bounties. Saint's quest. That's what I have to do the sundial for.
Given time, the Crimson Days.
Nope.
We use these
It's a hadn't
holidays
been
to
on
honor
since they
friendship,
added it.
camaraderie, love. For those of us lucky enough to find it. Today is a celebration, and oh, how I've reveled in its making. You and your chosen partner, your Crimson Bond, will take on all comers in my crucible to prove whose bond reigns supreme.
They're
Don't
not
do it for
terrible,
me, Guardian.
but
Do it for your Crimson Bond.
see, I'm trying to remember because I think Enotem does the void cage thing still.
Careful with that. Careful with that. Rumor has it all hell has broken.
I've actually ended up filling up all of my bounties.
Good to have you back.
I did.
We will not be taken by surprise. I may have misjudged.
Let's see. Tess have anything that I can pick up?
Step on up. Take a look.
Guardian? I've gotten a few of them up to I think level 11. Yeah, I've got all those connected.
I think I have something you will like. Find out.
Keep it down.
Blue skies, dancing guardians.
I need to know the specs
Usual.
before we can fill that order.
Yeah. Just need to finish that up. Which shouldn't take too long with all this stuff going.
Thank the traveler for data compression. Now if
Let's
only we
see.
can get it uncompressed.
What mod was it that I picked up? I picked up a mod. I need to see what piece of armor I can put it on. Ah. I can put it on a helmet.
I hear you're pretty good at this.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Yeah.
No, it couldn't possibly be that simple.
Throw recuperation on this, and then see... Yeah, I can put charged up. Sweet. I can use one of the seasonal... cloaks.
Again.
Let's see... Question is, which special do I want to run? I run Tranquility.
Guardians are always welcome on my doorstep. Yes.
And I think I have... all that I need at the tower? Might change my shaders.
Take as long as you like. I can wait. No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Question is, which one of these shaders do I want to use?
When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back?
Take as long as you like. I can wait. No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
That's what I'm going to use. Hopefully sometime soon they fix the character customization UI lag. putting on shaders, it runs at like 4 FPS. Oh, the Crimson shaders are pretty good. It's been a while since I've actually had enough bright dust for the stuff in Eververse.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting. I knew it.
Looks like I'm gonna end up having the worn armor look with this shader. It's let's see. Forget what level it is in the pass. I can actually check that real quick. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too about the one look. It doesn't look half bad. Let me see. Yeah, it's Trophy Hunter drops at 45 in the season pass. So I'm at 33, partway into 34. So not too far away. See what I get from this engram, and then I should be ready for the sundial. Oh, I got the ornament for, let's see, what is it?
Take as long as you
The
like.
grenade launcher from Reckoning. Doomsday. That's it.
Oh no.
Looking for something in particular?
Ready to check?
Seriously?
Let's check.
Yeah.
You must have messages.
Our inventory is stocked. No rush.
It was a safe bet with how little they've added in the season until recently.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
That'll also skyrocket me probably since we're playing together.
All done.
So we'll get that fire team bonus. Cause I think I have both of those, well, 2 of the fire team bonuses already. I'm glad that they did that. Well, contrary to its name, Tranquility is a very loud sniper.
It was a hot class chassis, but modded so much you'd never recognize it.
It's really good. That one's not bad either. Another good one is Supremacy. Did you get from Last Wish? I've got a couple of them because they're like rapid fires. I just like getting to use snipers in Destiny. Because they were powerhouses in the first game. You can probably tell since we've been using them a lot in our D1 raids. Like, I was a little sad that I didn't get the Ex Machina from Wrath when we finished it. Because I think that's probably the best sniper in D1. I would have to look at it again. But I think it has a really good perk roll. Ones that I usually used in D1 were Devil's Dawn, I think's what it was, because it's the highest impact sniper in the game. I don't think I have any of those either, but it's just a normal run, so it's not too rough without them. And if worse comes to worse, I can put a bow on. Devil's Ruin. That's from this season, yeah. Last season's was Void. Yeah. Since they're heavily implying it, I know that next season is probably going to be Trials. Oh, this week we should hit like the second, well, the I'm trying to remember if it's the second or third stage of the Empyrean Foundation donations. Because we've been shattering the donation numbers. I'm trying to get in on it so I can get that emblem. Yeah, like, data.
The sundial awaits you, Guardian. Normally I suggest treading lightly through the halls of time, but we cannot hesitate. Foil the Cabal's scheme, leave only destruction in your wake.
Well, I mean, I've seen some screenshots, and it definitely looks like the lighthouse. Plus, it would be something that would bring people back. I mean, I'd be on board for it, because it would actually give me a reason to play some more PvP. Sweet, I've got some levels of charge with light already. See which one we got first. The platforms. Yep. This one's not bad. Yeah, you'd have to book it.
I'm detecting intrusions into the Vex network. These are my bypass my sundial to access the forest. Break their integration attempts.
Guardian down.
Oh wow, I just did a dodge without the animation. It's the double tapping B. Cause like I do the reload dodge instead of the recharge melee dodge. Hey, that's a lot of fire. Yeah. Kill the bosses, charge the plates, and kill the counselors. 'Cause apparently the counselors stop the plates from capturing. Ow. Oh, apparently we didn't even have a full 6. Explains a little bit that we didn't have, like, full... Yeah. Heard a counselor pop up. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, it's basically the same as like the Leviathan mechanic.
Guardian down.
Yeah, I'm over here. Trying to do this one that's out in the open, because...
Guardian down.
Ah, there it is. See, somebody's running a Nova Bomb, at least. Hindsight, this SMG is probably not the best suited. I'm using bug out bag. One over here near me is absolutely done. Get stuck under a tree. That guy's dead. We got about halfway in that one. It's not bad.
is only logical.
Yeah, we got half.
Force would draw the Legion's interests
That's
eventually.
not bad for that one.
I should have
That one's kind of rough. Use a bow, that might work a little better.
This is Mercury's past, Green Vision. The Cabal wish to destroy the Infinite Forest. Its many realities are a threat to their ideal future. You must keep them out, Guardian.
Oh, saved it. Okay, I think I just kind of phased through that guy. Ah, the slow mechanic. Champion released. Yeah. If it hadn't been for the mantle, I absolutely would not have been able to save that. I just got physicsed. That's what I should do since I'm not running an exotic. Should do that. Like the final round, I might pull out an Anarchy.
Guardian down.
I don't know how I survived. No idea how I'm still alive. Well, that time I'm not. The thought was there. Apparently we've been going a lot slower than I thought we were in this one. Time's gonna run out on it, so we'll have to do part of one more, and then we should be good. Pull out an anarchy, though.
The Legion's tampering has left this timeline fraught with inconsistencies. If you hadn't forced its collapse, they would have caused permanent damage. Well done.
Power weapons, anarchy.
Warmongers. The Red Legion knows no other way. This is the product of their dogged conquest. The Cabal have led the Traveler of Light and reshaped it into a weapon. See what they have wrought. Tear it asunder. This should infuriate you, Guardian. And you should turn that fury.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on Destiny, so my aim is a little off. Also getting used to doing the platforming stuff again. So I'm playing kind of like with the claw when I'm jumping. So I'm actually pulling the trigger with my middle finger and jumping with my index finger. Alright, we got it.
Sagira and I have met every Red Legion simulation devised by the Vex, but even they never considered Gaul's forces would advance without
Very
opposition. Witness the wake of their victory. No cost.
And I
is
go
too
fight
great to
Enotam.
avert this end. I have heard that Cabal legions cannot return to the fold until
Sweet.
the conquest has been ratified. I don't know
Back
if
here.
this remains true for the Red Legion, but if it does, slay the Scion and make this system their prison.
He didn't last long. It's basically a combination of all three. And at the end we have Enotam's special abilities, basically. Playing this thing with the claw is moderately uncomfortable, but it's a way to hold the controller. I got dropped an engram and I have this. Oh. Although I switch back to normal when I'm just moving and shooting. It's usually when I have to jump and shoot a lot that I use the claw. Because it's just a lot easier. Yeah. like why a lot of people in Halo used to use Bumper Jumper. So you could aim and just use the bumpers to jump, and instead of take your thumb off the control stick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Scions and Sundial are very unique. I forgot that Enotim also had the lightning attack. Got him.
This path has been walked before. I remember sitting in a sea of stars soaked in meditation. I reached out and chose a tiny gleam of light that ruptured and bled. It burned away each atom of my being as the light ran, scorching a trail into my skin. It was but one fate set in motion, one that I was certain could not be brought to finality. Each time I traced that line in my mind, attempted to follow its probability to its logical end, it faded. Each time, until now. There are omens I have ignored in my haste to pursue my own agendas. This experience has brought clarity, Guardian. You have my thanks.
Overall, that was not a bad run. Like with the sidearms, they can get some good rolls this season at least. But it's pretty good there, apparently. Although I think things have gone back to a primary weapon and a sniper. Or a shotgun. Thing that I need is orbs of light. That's easy enough. Do you have any bounties that had to do with the patrols? Or planetary things? Ooh, I got a sidearm with osmosis. That's a fun one. Probably go find a place to generate some orbs. Finish that real quick. Then finish that off and start the Crimson Day stuff. Yeah, those are easy. And they do sort of look grayish blue. Oh, it's just... yeah. I think I did when it popped up, because I couldn't get it when it was in the engrams. But it wasn't too bad. Yeah. Also, it's like not bad. Multi-kill clip is actually a higher damage buff than Master of Arms. The only downside is I have to get 3 kills with it, and then reload. You can get it from Reckoning or Gambit Prime. This is the curated role, I think. I haven't in over a season, because just hasn't been a point to. Let's see.
Hey.
Sloan, you have an easy bounty to do. Art kills, void kills, and precision
break that.
kills.
Oh.
Do the precision kills. Love this sidearm. I must still have sidearm scavenger on. Get some health back real quick. Let's go ahead and clear that out. It's a semi-auto. I'm just pulling the trigger really quick. think... Let's see, I made 5 out of 30. So that's not too bad. Because apparently I need to pick them up. I haven't been picking them up. So I should do that. I see if there's a public event. It's a fun gun to use. Tactically, yeah, there's actually a lot spawned right now. It's very odd. I have to remember. I can find them, I just usually have to,
Guardian, the Fallen are bringing in their armory. You think they'd know better
spend
by
some
now?
time refamiliarizing myself with the map.
Look at those caches. They never learn.
Then teach them a new lesson.
14 out of 30. Has been re-engaged.
That's all the campus. You know what that means?
Easy.
extremely successful sortie, as I've come to expect from you. Well done. Again.
There's some heavy ammo. I'm at halfway. Apparently I finished one of Banshee's bounties. Oh yeah, they added a few updates back where you could change the color of subtitles. And I've been using that because the subtitles used to blend in with the background. Like, I was trying to remember what it's under. I think it's under accessibility now. Went back in the Lost Sector to get things of the Masterwork weapons. Probably? Yeah. There we go. I think I just headbutted the Lost Sector boss into a pipe. Alright, let's see. I'm still waiting for my steel chair finisher. Oh, the tributes. I was trying to remember how they reworked that. Yeah. Apparently, I should probably finish up the melee final blows before I go plug this into the tower. Guess I can also, yes. Yes, breaking a steel chair on the head of the enemy, that That needs to be a finisher. Back to using line in the sand. Yeah, just punch things. I don't think it needs to be charged. If it did, I've been getting some very lucky smoke bomb kills. I still miss the vendors the way they were in D1, where you could just donate some stuff to them. Get the faction gear. Alright, while we're here, might as well.
Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, but not outplanned. Sabotage the enemy before they have a chance to strike.
That was a Hamilton reference. Bear hug completed.
This moon crawls, Guardian. Clear us a path, and we'll do the rest.
Let's see what else that can be done here. It's one of the 7 Crimson Day bounties. Any more decent trolls? There are. Just hit season rank 34.
We've intercepted enemy transmissions. Sounds like they got their hands on something interesting. See what you can find.
Dregs. Easy. I keep forgetting that I have slideways on. So I really should be sliding more. patrol, so now I just need one more patrol for that other bounty.
We lost one of the crew in an ambush. She was carrying sensitive material.
Probably good here. Just any phone. Looks like. Alright. Like how it's been so long that I've actually forgotten what Slideways does. It's like, I know what it is, but I don't know what it does. Okay. It's got that bounty done. Most of the time it does. Let's see, check my bounties real quick. Go plug this into the tower. Then I can see how much fractaline I'm gonna have sitting around. It's probably a lot. Yeah. Been doing that when I stream. The only thing I was wondering is if on Twitch my extension actually works while I'm appearing offline. It does! Sweet. I have an extension that shows my loadout when you click on it. I've seen a lot of the other people that stream Destiny have it, kinda decided to give it a try. I like it. I think the people that made it, you know, so they don't have to ask the streamer all the time, like, what are you using? What gun is that? I haven't in a while, but most of the time when I do, it's either when Professor Broman is doing like a story time stream, or if he's doing something with Life, or on World's First raid days. That's usually when I like to watch Destiny streams. Yeah. Yeah. Imtash is funny. He's been around for a while. The Empyrean Restoration. And do it since I didn't do this last week. See how much? 2,600. What? Let's see. I need to go level up the Tangled Shore and the EDZ. And I think I'll be maxed out on those. I can probably do it with that, but it's just, oh yeah, the one that's like the most, if I remember right.
Oh, no, it couldn't possibly be that simple, could it?
It's expensive for no reason.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
They should have made, like they did last, Crimson Days. Put, like, Diesel Punk or the, Sparrows at the very end. Oh, wow, the Sparrows are only 50? Yeah. It's not a bad bow. Yeah. I think I have that one. Yeah, I do. I mean, if you like the aesthetic of the gun being bolted together in a matter of like 5 minutes with a bunch of parts someone found in a junkyard. I like the Iron Banner one a lot more than that one, but
Ready and waiting. Hi there.
ooh. Yeah, I actually got a line in the sand that I wanted.
Hi again.
Excited.
Something in particular?
Anything for you?
And it has liquid coils.
Where my uncle finds these.
And accelerated coils. That is quite nice.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Alright, so let's see. Got left on the Crimson Day bounties.
Let's check. You must have messages.
One of them was the Nightfall. Yeah.
2 hours to the wall. 2 hours back.
Defeat Guardians and Crimson Day playlist.
Looking for something?
Story mission. I've got one of the match maids done too. Apparently I need to go talk to Osiris. Because I hadn't done that yet. Talk to Osiris and then probably the Nightfall. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of elements in there. Could be. That's a rough strike. Yeah, you can just take them all off. Just do it. I was also wondering if you could just do the ordeal, because that might honestly be easier. I mean, that's what I was thinking too. That might have been it. Probably. They do respawn pretty frequently.
Sagira asked me to thank you for cleaning up another of my messes. Obviously, I
Oh, look, my
don't feel
subtitles
that
are working.
way. All that happened with the sundial was necessary to achieve this outcome, including the return of Saint 14. What you've achieved here on Mercury, I'm only beginning to believe. The future I saw in the Infinite Forest when all this began, the subatomic annihilation of this reality. Perhaps you've prevented it. I pray that you have.
That's what I've been using,
There's no hero
because it sticks out from the
or weapon
background.
could defeat that emptiness. Go. Run your strike missions, your crucible training. Live your life while you can.
Like, when they say big, they're not kidding. They get very big.
Each picosecond here breeds myriad possibilities.
I'm glad they did.
Sunder.
They keep embracing the meme, and I like it.
An endless cascade of moments all lead to this point. What we do next will scatter them all.
Let's see. What am I looking for now?
We cannot let this oversight consume us.
Oh, apparently I completed a thing for, a cloak and another love and death. No, I didn't know I had that on me. Well, Eris's cloak was from, the Essence of Despair. Apparently I had one of those on me this whole time. Yeah. Didn't even know I still had one of those. It's been a long time since I've been on the moon. Also totally not showing how to break the physics. Yeah. I still need to do that. One of these days I need to solo that and not die. Which probably means I'll be playing a Titan or a Warlock. Yeah. Be cool. The ribbons? No, I think these are Osiris's. I think it's just to mark the way to the sundial. They're like a gate. A makeshift gate. Oh yeah, what I'm talking about with breaking the physics, if you jump from a height that will normally kill you if you don't jump if there's something within melee range and you melee at the right time, it will stop you from falling. Yeah. Same thing happens with the finisher. If something is within the health of being killed by a finisher, you can do that with a finisher too. It's something that's been in the game since D1. It's just super situational. Tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow is when they're fixing the Infinite Dawnblade. Apparently. You can probably burn through a Nightfall with that. I know they burn through raid bosses with it. It's kind of funny. Something like that. And then you just infinitely spam the button. Oh, stuff is respawning on top of me. Now maybe I can get this gun. I've been trying to pull out of the collections for the past minute. Well, actually, I suppose I can pull it out from here. Maybe. Yeah, that's right, I had to update the API with that. Right. Let's update. There we go. Now I can pull that out of the vault and send it straight to me. Oh cool, there's a notification that tells me which character it's sent it to now. Oh, dim. I hadn't updated it in forever since I hadn't played in a while. Apparently they had a new, what? No, I'm still over here. with this, I can use a special weapon. Yeah, I use an add-on extension on my browser called Destiny Item Manager that switches weapons. So I can pull stuff out of the vault from anywhere. Hey, let me... That's a good one, a 1-2 punch shotgun. Just have to wait for it to refresh. There we go. Yeah, one of the community-made things. Uses Destiny's API to swap things from your character to the vault and vice versa. Handy. Also, I'm doing this so that I can mess around with bad juju. Solo. I would make it pretty easy. It's like, it's not too bad. I just kept getting bad luck with mine. Let's see. I need to go find a couple obelisks before the nightfall. I need to go funnel fractaline into them. Mainly this one. And... oh, next week I should have like 4K or something. Of course, after I've gotten all the obelisks maxed, I should be fine. Start straight up donating. Which, I like that they've done it that way instead of being like, go AFK this specific activity that we've added a few seasons back. Wonder what activity that is. I still like how many events they've tied to the forges that you can AFK farm materials for. Like there's been so many events that they've tied forges to material drops. I don't mind. I just need to do forges. Or, well, a forge for... Yeah.
I'm reading a skiff with Glimmer mining equipment aboard, guard. Interested?
I'm guessing, the gameplay that is being shown on my stream right now is super exciting, watching me upgrade an obelisk. Watching me go back and forth pressing the A button a lot. Yeah, they're big. They are. They are big letters. Might as well buy these mods while I'm here. Let's see. I think the only one that I have left to get to 11 right now is the Tangled Shore. Oh, it's this one.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
Ow. Yeah, I'm doing my obelisk up to 11. I like how the Taken are here too. They're usually not supposed to be. What did I just kill with the shotgun? Because it wasn't the captain. Also don't know why I just reloaded there, because I got the kill. See, one, maybe two more excavation sites. One. See it. Finishing this public event. I think someone's doing like a an adventure.
That glimmer has our names all over it.
Hi, Captain. let that happen. Oh, well, I hear the big guy. Love string curses. Just wish the pulse rifles did more damage.
Hey, Deborah. Glimmer, incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab.
I got probably one of the better pulses. Alright. Now time to dump the rest of this into the Tangled Shore obelisk. And apparently go check on some egg rolls. Because apparently we have egg rolls. I haven't had any in a while. I think we got some of like the freezer egg rolls. Though I'm not sure if they're in the air fryer or in the oven. If they're in the air fryer, they're probably nice and crispy. So when I have to go check on those, I will probably go AFK for a little bit. It shouldn't be for too long, though. Do know that'll probably be when I cut the stream. Just because I'm coming up on about the usual 2 hours. I don't know, I'll probably do the nightfall and stuff with you after I get back. And then probably take a break. Oh boy, I got a terrain wind. Alright, well I got it up to rank 4 apparently. That's not too bad. said I could be done. Heroic adventures. I could go in and out of lost sectors. Use a scout rifle. Pulse rifles. Scorn. Okay. That's not too bad. I would pick up the spiders bounties, but they don't give XP. And I don't really need Glimmer. The only downside to the spider right now is that he exists for Glimmer. And to get rid of your excess materials. Okay. I just remembered that the auto reload nerf was an indirect buff to Bad Juju. Every time you get a kill with Bad Juju, it refills the magazine. So as long as you keep getting kills with it, you never have to reload. Plus it recharges your super faster. The String of Curses. On top of looking cool. If I can just keep going in and out of the same lost sector over and over again if it counts. I'm working on completing one of the bounties. I can't remember if it's from one of the obelisks. I've got one for that and one for like pulse rifle kills, and I'm doing both of them at the same time. Oh, and Scorn. Forgot about the one about Scorn. Oh, String of Curses is so good. I could probably even change my super up and work even better. The void one, since that's what mine currently is. will say I'm glad that this season they made the weapons and armor super easy to farm. Instead of here, go spend like 20 minutes doing one run of Vex Offensive. It's like, here, go turn in some stuff to this obelisk, or do a sundial run for like multiple rewards. It's like there's multiple ways to get them, and you don't have to be stuck in an activity for 20 minutes to get the rewards. I think that's what I like. I'm just gonna reload anyway. Now I go back to my favorite subclass. Gunslinger. I love Gunslinger. Especially with all the new changes, because it has really strong neutral game. And I like that. Wait, a red bubble? You mean like Word of Dawn? The only one that I know of that has a bubble is the Titan. Oh yeah, I forgot Bad Juju Gunslinger changes synergize super well. Uh-huh. That does work. So I guess I can probably farm the rest of the Scorn kills in here too. That I'm not sure, because like some of them do, some of them don't, and it's really weird. No. I like Strikes, Crew Gambit, Sundial. Those are all match made. that's good. Oh, that one was good. No, that's I'm laughing at that picture. That is more accurate than it needs to be. That is way more accurate than it needs to be. It does sum up what this event is. It's not wrong. Oh, the combination of practice makes perfect, a masterwork, bad juju, and knock 'em down. I've got half my back in just a few kills. It's so good. They're a little dead, just a little bit. I am guilty of farming this lost sector a lot. It's because yeah. Also do this one for kills because you can easily just run loops. Especially when it involves strike weapons, and this just so happens to be one of the old Nightfalls. And I can launch this by myself and just farm this lost sector. Good news is my super is almost back already. We track that one. Might help if I tracked it. The precision final blows, there's the pulse rifle, and there's a scorn. So I'm at 164. Well, that's a new one. It does count. Yep. I love Golden Gun. I just did 73,000 damage to that one. Did he have 73,000 health? No. But it did that much damage. Also, something I love about the new Gunslinger. I can bounce my throwing knife now. has been amusing in Crucible, because I've gotten one headshot kill with my throwing knife by bouncing it off the floor. I wasn't expecting to actually hit anyone with it, but I tried. And it did work. It was pretty amusing. I think that was like the one thing I was super happy about. It's like, hey, Precision Golden Gun's throwing knife can one-shot kill in Crucible again, if you get a headshot. Now the only thing that's left is to give Warlocks their one-hit kill melee back. Yeah. So many orbs. So many orbs. I got a no turning back. I didn't even know that bow would drop from this. Oh hey, I have another small XP boost now. I have gone up 3 season levels so far. All those boosts make it very nice. I've killed all the Scorn now. I just need, I think, to kill one more thing than my super, and then I've got all the bounties I can do relatively quick. Yeah. Oh yeah. Although they don't give as much as the obelisk ones. I think it's 4. Also, I was trying to open a chest and I rode a pike. Happens way too much. Well, I know there's like 2 or 3 of them that they put right on top of the patrol beacon. It activates both of them at the same time. I loved for, during a few events and specific times when there's all of the weapons available, you'll go to Mars and there'll be EP going. When you're trying to do something that's not EP. Like, the best way to do it is when they have all 3 weapons. Let's see. Well, for me, it took me maybe a month's worth of EP to get all of them done. That was down to RNG, because my luck for drops was terrible. I got like maybe 5 of the SMGs, 2 of the snipers, but it took me forever to get the shotgun. Several every time that I got on, but it was over the course of a month. But the best drop rates are when they have all 3. Well, at the time I was playing maybe 3 or 4 days a week, and I would get on and play until I decided to do something else. Or people left. So if there was a group doing it, I would sit there until we failed, or until we failed twice, or people just started leaving. And I just re-instance. It was a lot. I did a lot of EP in that amount of time. But I think the drop rates are supposed to be better now than when I did it. But it's not as bad. I mean, like, EP's easy for the most part. It's just running the right weapons, like, yeah. Like, the easiest way to get it done is if you have an Anarchy. Anarchy makes it a joke. Yeah. I was, let's see, at the point when it came out, I was to the point where I could solo pretty much up to, I think, wave 4? And then after that, I mean, it's not too bad. It's just when you get to the last boss, depending on what boss it is. The one that self-heals with the exploding thrall is a bit of a problem. It's a bit more open. There's a lot of stuff in between each of the pillars on the top, so it takes a little while to get to some of them. Whereas down low, it's fairly open. I'm so close to being done with all these I can do right now. Yeah, I just remembered. I forgot to check what the 390 raid was this week. Should be Kingsfall. Seen on D1 is LJ. So I have no idea what it is. And it was the plan. We'd have to do it in one night. If we wanted to get it done. I mean, we can do it. The only issue would be, if Oryx gets stunned or not. Because if he doesn't get stunned, then that's just an instant, yeah, no. I know for sure we're definitely gonna have to explain it again. Although I do remember changes. Shadow Realm? I'm just gonna refer to it as the Shadow Realm, but that's definitely not what it's called, but gives me an opportunity to make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. Oh yeah, the floaty pill platforms. Reading and seeing are two very different things. But yeah. I was about to say, you're probably also used to our descriptions of things, which are probably not the best. Especially when I describe it. Then it's kind of a mess. I think out of everyone, I think you and Thunder's brother are the only ones that have actually understood what I've said. I also sometimes describe things weird. Because I see them differently. And then there was the one time where I described it backwards. Which didn't help at all. That was funny, though. Oh, the one in Crown where Thunder's brother understood what I was saying perfectly, somehow. Or with the random, that I confused myself. I think we might have had a random that day because... who was it? I think it might have been because Derpy wasn't feeling well. We had to sub out. For some reason, I explained it. Somebody was off. And yeah, although we had like 5 clears or something. I still say none of our runs was as good as the time that we took Fish through. That... I know that Raj and Thunder were not as amused, and LJ had a blast. That was fun. We kept trying to wipe everyone. Yes. Yes, we did. That, what I'm gonna do... check on those egg rolls, and then I'll be back in a little bit.